Okay, we're live.
Okay, good evening. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We could do a roll call, please.
Why is it not? Sorry, hang on.
You're good.
Our
You can wait.
YouTube live is not showing the picture. Okay. It's recording though, so I guess. Okay, roll call.
Yeah.
Jessica Bullerman. Kevin Neef. Jim Langmo. Dylan Feldman. Kenny Jones.
Here.
Sherry Monahan.
Here.
Jim Craig.
Here.
Okay, we do have a quorum. Next would be the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Thank you.
One thing you want to ask if there's any amendments to it.
Okay.
Sometimes Pat has something different
Okay.
on the amendment.
Pat, do you have anything?
I
to
do
add
not
to the
have anything
agenda?
different on the agenda, except to note that we will probably do the training session outside of the business. So we'll close the meeting and then do the training session.
Okay. Awesome. So
Need a second.
yeah, I need a
I'll
second.
it.
Thank you, Kenny. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Okay, the approval of the February 12th, 2024 minutes. If you've had a chance to review them, I would take a motion to approve.
Also move.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Okay, the Community Development Director's Report.
Just to, thank you, just to update you, the items that you approved for the rezoning and for the conditional use at 313 C Avenue. Council also agreed with your decision and they're moving forward with that project. As far as the design guidelines at 1090 North Center Point Road, they also reaffirmed your decision to go ahead and approve that change for McGrath. So we're moving forward with that. And just to update you, for April, we already have 3 items on the agenda for that particular meeting, inclusive, well, I should say 2 items, because I think one of them we're going to take on. There's a site plan for Culvers, which is probably not going to come to you because it's so minor, but we do have another preliminary plat, and we have a possible conditional use minor change to a site plan. So
Okay.
that's an update.
One thing that we made a comment on over there, that the doors on the McGrath building was facing the road, and then they said that it had glass on it. It was approved. And he wasn't here to answer that question.
Right. So a number of years ago, and part of our design guidelines does include not allowing overhead doors facing any of the streets that are noted in the design guidelines, which is inclusive of North Center Point Road, Boyson, Robbins Road, sections of Robbins Road, and sections of Edgewood Road. However, in the past, we have approved those overhead or roll-up doors if they were glass and looked as though they were more of a storefront than a garage door. And that would have been what I would have said, and that's exactly what we approved with previous applicants. The first one, probably don't remember, it was actually on East Boyson Road, and it was a mural on the garage door that was approved rather than just a plain garage door. Then we moved to the glass doors for Dave Wright. I think there was another one as well. Is that the only one? Dave Wright's? As far as I remember. Okay.
And McGrath did have another one.
Yeah. McGrath has one.
Does that defeat the purpose of that rule? Because if the door's open all day, then you're looking through a garage, or is it generally understood that they're closed?
That's a very good question, but I haven't seen one open yet,
Okay, I just wondered.
so.
And I know you're leaving soon. I don't want you to get out of here easy.
That's a very good question. The issue was that they didn't want it to look like a garage.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, now another question on that is, you have to change the reading on your list because it says no garage door. Now you're reverting this a little bit. You have to have that stated in our bylaws.
Well, that's a very good question. And one of the things that we have looked at and are probably very nearly in the process of undertaking a real good exam is our design guidelines, because they are a little bit difficult to enforce because of some of the ambiguity. And that would be the code section along with the different facade materials that are required in those particular areas. Becomes an issue of interpretation rather than black and white. Now, it will always be that way because that's the way design guidelines are meant to be. They are meant to be a judgment call with each particular project. It is impossible to write a design guideline that's going to be black and white, and that's the reason it comes to you, and then again to council to make sure that it is fulfilling the intent of that design guide, which is actually more important than the technicalities that are within it. The technicalities are more of a guide for the council and for you to make decisions on whether or not it fulfills the look and design that is called for that particular area of the city.
Okay.
There's been a lot of advancement in the technology in that space, and so it's probably would be out of date, like all technology, the minute you put something in writing, right?
It really is very difficult to keep that kind of a code pertinent, but it does need to be done, especially if you want to control what the look of your city is.
Mhm. Okay, any other questions or comments from the, Okay.
There's going to be an introduction. Are you going to do an introduction?
We are going to do an introduction, but we may wait till after the meeting.
okay?
How's that sound?
So I think at this time we'll adjourn so that we can move to the training session off session. So I would take a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sherry.